Ancient India Achievements. The ancient Indian achievements contributed greatly to the world. Some parts of their government, architecture, and farming are still used today. One of their greatest achievements was their houses, which were built from baked clay bricks and mud. They also had sewers beneath the streets of their cities with baths, drains, and water chutes. Another great accomplishment by the Indians was their farming. The majority of the people in the Indus civilization were farmers who grew wheat, barley, melons, and dates. The Indus farmers grew cotton, too, and they could have also been the first people to do so. Early India also had very complex literature. Indian epics wrote about a mixture of history, mythology, adventure, and religion. The language of Sanskrit became more common around this time. The priests used this language to write sacred texts. The Sanskrit used in this time was called Vedic Sanskrit, and at first didn't have a written form and was only spoken. It didn't take written form until centuries of being spoken orally. One of the most famous pieces of literature written in Vedic Sanskrit was known as the Vedas, which was a religious book including 4 collections of prayers, magical spells, and instructions for performing rituals. The people in India also enjoyed the stories of the Panchatantra, or 5 books. These were stories that taught morals. Another great Indian achievement was their education. Children in higher castes received good education in subjects like astronomy, math, warfare, and government. The most famous school was Nalanda, which was a Buddhist university. Thousands of students attended the school for free and received a good education in subjects like science. Indian scientists were very skilled and understood advanced math. Aryabhata was a famous mathematician in India who was one of the first people known to use algebra. Nalanda also taught people about medicine. Indian medicine was very advanced, and surgeons could even perform bone setting and plastic surgery. Sushruta was a surgeon known as the father of surgery. He wrote a book about surgical procedures known as the Sushruta Samhita. It described complicated procedures and how to perform them. Doctors could even infect a person with a form of disease so that the patient would become immune to it. This was called inoculation and is still a common procedure used today, although now known as vaccination. Indian physicians could even inoculate people against smallpox. The Western world was not capable of this until the 1700s. Some other achievements by the Aryans include new tools built by iron and buttons built from seashells. An invention still used today is the dock used for keeping boats in place or building and fixing ships. The Indus Valley Civilization also developed a Hindu number system and later on developed new laws for the number 0.